I stole from my room. Yeah, because my mom has a horrible taste in pies. No, piece of cat.
First of all, I must thank Sir Robert for his very, very kind remarks. I really don't deserve them, you know. And of course I must thank all of you for your lovely presents and cards and, oh, the beautiful flowers. It's a good job that Sir Robert is lending me the car. I should never be able to get them all home on the tube. One of my young colleagues asked me how I felt about today. And you know, I hadn't really thought about it until then. I suppose the answer is a mixture of feelings. When you first join the company, you don't really think about retirement, do you? That's for old people, isn't it? And we don't know any of them anyway. Then, over the years, as you make more and more friends, you start going to more and more parties like this, and then suddenly, gosh, it's your turn. And you feel pleased, excited, and just, I think, a little bit sad. Sir Robert said that I devoted my life to the company. And I suppose that's true in a way. My working life, that is. Well, you have to devote yourself to something, don't you? Something or someone. They don't know, of course, that there was a someone once. A really nice young man. He worked in the jewellers across the road. I was very smitten, as they used to say. He had brown, curly hair and the palest of blue eyes. We went out quite a bit for a while, but Mother didn't approve. He's only a sales assistant, she would say. What sort of career is that? Well, she was right in a way. Wasn't much of a career. But I don't think that would have mattered if it hadn't been for Bob. He wasn't Sir Robert in those days, and it was only a small private business. But he built it up, working all hours, and expected me to work all hours too, and I did, because he was so dynamic. He had this marvelous vision of what he felt the future held for the company. I don't think he thought much about himself then or anyone else. It was just work and more work, and I admired him for that, and I suppose somehow I fell in love with him. Funny, isn't it? Not that he ever knew. I don't think he ever really noticed me as a person. I was just there whenever he needed me. It's his wife who remembers my birthday and Christmas, just as I remember hers for him and all the others she suspects but doesn't really know about. He's not a very nice man, you see. And I don't think that he likes people that much. But I shall miss him. I shall miss him terribly. He was my life. He and the company, well, they're the same thing, really. And now all I shall have are my memories to take home to an old, empty house. I'm only sorry that my mother couldn't have been here today. She would have been so proud to know how many of my old friends had turned out to say goodbye to me and to give me all these lovely presents. What a send-off, she would have said. They'll miss you, you know. I hope that you do. It's been nearly 42 years. But I shall be popping back to see you, if I can find the time. I expect I shall be like all our other pensioners and wonder how on earth I ever had time to go to work. Not with gardening and decorating the old house. I shan't move away, but I may do a little bit of travelling later. I might even get as far as New Zealand to see the godchildren. Well, that's quite enough from me. I can see there's still lots of lovely eats left, and I don't think the drinks have run out yet, have they? No, good. And I've still got lots of you to speak to and say goodbye to. So I'll just end up by saying thank you so much for all your best wishes. And I hope that when your special day comes, you will say, as I do, what fun it's all been. What splendid fun.